From severe weather alerts to traffic congestion, AlertDC.DC.Gov is the notification service for this area, and you should be signing up for it right now. It provides information during emergencies in our area to protect yourself and your family. Here with more is Chris Geldart, the District of Columbia Emergency Management Director and Homeland Security Advisor. Welcome. We've been talking about the alert system because it's being rebranded a little bit, relaunched. Tell us what's happening.
It is, Sonia. And actually, you know, what we've done is we've gone through an extensive process of bringing on a new system. We had a system that was in place for a very long time, served us well, but as you know, technologies improve, processes improve. So as a region, the National Capital Region, we've taken on the challenge of bringing a new alert system for the whole region.
And that's something that we know is very important to this area, not only because we have so much traffic and so much varied weather, but we are a target in many cases for evildoers. So we should be knowing about sort of the whole spectrum of things that could affect us. Tell us how the alert system has changed and what we can do to get those proper alerts.
Sure, and it's a great point. You know, being informed is the first step in being able to deal with whatever's going on, whether it's a traffic jam or a large-scale emergency. Getting the information you need is the most important. And you know, what we've done actually with the new system is we've come into the ability now for people to be more selective in what alerts they receive, where they receive their alerts. So if you're, for example, in the District of Columbia, if you're in a certain ward, through the new system, you can go in there and you can say, I want just stuff for my ward.
Right.
Sometimes you'll still get citywide stuff, depends on the scale of it, but for the most part, we try to get it down to that level. Also, you know, one of the things that we've done with the alert system in this is we've made it easier for you in whatever device or manner in which you want to receive the alerts, email, text message, call. Our system now can handle that kind of stuff.
And what about limiting when and how we get those alerts? Because I know that my phone sort of automatically, I never signed up for anything, but I get these random alerts like flooding in your area, and it always scares the wits out of me. So can I limit how I get my alerts? You
can. Within the new system, you can go in there, like as you said, at AlertDC.DC.Gov. You can go in there and you can choose things like school alerts, school opening and closures, or you can pick out what schools your children are attending, and you'll get information from those schools that the schools put out particular to that school. You know, the big thing in this is we are customizing our alert system in AlertDC.Gov, which is the system that's a voluntary. We also have the ability, though, to send you an alert even if you don't sign up for one, and that's in real big emergency cases.
Right.
So.
Now tell me, should I be worried if I am choosing these targeted alerts that I sort of unselect something that would be important to me? What do you advise when people are signing up? Like, should we just start with everything and then decide as we start getting those alerts what works for us?
Yeah, so that's usually the best. Which, if you have children, sign up for the school openings and closures, sign up for your schools, sign up for DC schools in general, and then as the alerts come, and you'll get quite a few.
You can sort of unsubscribe to them?
You can go into your system and edit your profile just like you do with any other website.
Excellent. Tell me when this alert system, this new alert system, was launched.
So we brought on a new vendor. We brought on the system itself. We've been working that now for about 6 months, maybe a little bit longer than that. All of the jurisdictions in NCR have different needs within that system. DC happens to be one of the more populated systems, so we have close to 300,000 people on our system. Because
it's people who live, work, go to school,
that's right.
Commute.
Yeah, and you know, that's the big thing within this. You know, as we roll this out, and DC's system will transfer to the new system on the 25th of August.
Okay.
That's our go live date for the new system. If people are signed up for the current system, they'll roll right over into the new system. You're not going to lose any alerts you currently receive. However, when you change your phone or buy a new phone or upgrade or change your number or change an email where you get alerts, you'll have to go back in and update your profile in there and sign up for the profile for the new system so that you'll get the new alerts as they come out.
Any big changes that came with the upgrade? Were there technology issues in the past, or was this just like the time to make that change?
Well, you know, the old service really served us well. It was a reliable service. It was slow at times, and there were some hiccups within it, but that's just because it was old technology. The new technology that we have now and the ability for us to send out multiple alerts from multiple jurisdictions and have it not bog the system down or slow things down, that's one of the big upgrades in it. Another big upgrade in it is the ability to drill down into what areas do you want to receive alerts and how do you want to get them. Do you want to get them on your email? Do you want to get them on all of your things? Would you like us to call you. I mean, those are all options within the system right
Will
now.
the mayor call me and tell me where traffic is?
The mayor not, but I will. If you like.
Oh, you'll call me. Oh, great, excellent. So how hard is it to sign up for this? Is it going to be labor intensive? How long is it going to take?
No, and actually, what I would say for all your viewers, whether you live in D.C., work in D.C., live in Virginia and come back, if you're going back and forth throughout the National Capital Region, if you go to CapitalAlerts.DC.Gov, that'll bring you to all the different sites for the upgrades that we're doing across the region. If you're particular to D.C. and you want to get deep into the D.C. stuff of what you can choose and opt in and out of, you can go directly to that AlertDC.DC.Gov, and that'll get you to where you need to go.
How do messaging charges fit into this? Is this a free service? How does that happen?
When we, your standard rates for your phone apply, but these are emergency alerts, and quite frankly, the alerts that even if you don't subscribe and don't be a part of the voluntary system, we can still send the really bad time type of alerts to the cell phones that are out there, and message rates don't apply. But these are really for you to be informed, and for the price of what a small text message that you get on this, and they're never really long. It's really worth it.
So what alerts do you sign up for?
I sign up for all of them. Actually,
you do all of them.
I do.
You select all. When you
my phone and my operations center gets all the alerts throughout the entire region, and so I see them all.
So how often do you get an alert then? I mean, if I want to take a note from you and I sign up for all of them, how often is my phone going to ping?
I would say in the time of this interview, it probably went off 3 times at least.
Okay, well, while we go to commercial break, you can go to the alerts and figure out what the problems are and get right on to fixing them. Thank you so much for being here and explaining the services for us.
Thank you.
More Let's Talk Live's coming up. Stick with us right here.